With the madness of Vegas behind us, it was Route 66 for the next few days. We found that Arizona was one of the better states to be in for Route 66. Again, it's not the same train, it's a different one. We are now at Mr. D's Diner. As you can see there you go. And this has been before and lifted. Different. This would make a great electric conversion with the body lift. That would be cool. There we go. I don't know if we're eating here or not. I'll ask the crew. See if we are. In our classic Chrysler Pacifica. God. So every single president and first lady is listed here. Some super famous, others I just cannot get my head around ever hearing about them and what they actually did for America. But, you know, obviously they did. And to me, obviously the most famous in history has to be Abe. And then his first lady, Mary. But the one that started it all off and kicked his English out, George Washington. Tell you what, for all his innocence, that peanut farmer there, mate. Yeah. Oh, Jimmy. Did no wrong, did he? No. There's the Obamas. George W. Synonymous. Some people hate the hell out of him. And then that's a young Biden.
He kind to me.
They've been very kind to him. Real early jukeboxes. Wurlitzer, one of the very first, and that is just unbelievable. What God only knows. Could be wrong. I don't know. It'd be probably Wurlitzer if anything, I'd guess, because they were the first. That doesn't tell you that, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Can't see it anywhere.
You actually have, if it's a proper Wurlitzer, it has Wurlitzer. Yeah.
I'd say.
It tends to have it sort of appeared.
Well, it works, yeah, but I don't know what that is, though. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Having epic.
What a pie, Charlie. And that's how it was before the European white man came across. You sometimes have to wonder if we did good or bad. Then of course America boomed. It's actually inside the General Mercantile Saloon. Get right in there. That's cool. You can even see through the sides, look. Discovered in Kingman with an old gun going through the tree, and it grew up and it buried the gun in the tree as it grew. This is all about the mining all the way around Mojave. Yeah, there's a picture over there, look.
Yeah.
Oh God. That looks painful. No thank you. The good guys wore white hats. Oh wow, sugar pops. Look at them. Don't think we had them in the UK. Well, looks like silver to me, that's real details. Holy moly. If you're into your horses and your saddles. Most of what you see here belonged to a character called Andy Devine. Even the name Route 66 there, as you can see. He was quite big in the 60s, early 70s for a TV show all about cowboys. Huge, this place is worth every penny. $10 to get in, and it allows you to go into 2 other museums as well for the same price. It's crazy. So, yeah, real good. So if you're in this way, do not miss out on Kingman. Kingman is a great place on Route 66 to come because there's plenty to see and do. So yeah, well pleased with the whole thing. Okay, we're now entered the donations. We've now entered the Route 66 Museum in Kingman. Using the camels there, like I did in Quartzsite, mining lot. Howdy, partner. So we will be going Winslow for sure. Have our photo took at the Eagles Corner. Old wagon. This one, people wanted to travel west for fame, hope and glory. Wonder if she comes alive at night. Oh, Grandma. That's probably haunted. Anyway, we'll move on. And there you go, the real McCoy picture of what you're seeing here. Took a lot of doing, I guess, to come across and find new hope and glory in the west of the US. To live it pretty rough. Real travellers. No real roads. Bit different from the Tesla of today. Studebaker. Used to have a customer who had a Studebaker down in London. Oh, 25 years ago. And he spent a fortune on it with parts for me. He had 2 of them. Yeah. Champions, that's the one. One was for bits and one was a goer. I don't know if he's still got him. I don't know if he's passed or whatever. I'm going back 25, 30 years ago now. Studebaker at your dealer now. See the air conditioning lot? Used to pull in the air and then shove it into your car. You didn't have to have the windows down. And there's your future, but it's also in the past. We will go down and have a look. Okay, to all my EV subscribers, there's no way makes up for the fact that we didn't get an electric vehicle to do Route 66. What's a cool picture of that? Oh. Yeah. It's when the Dutch came over, wasn't it? So everyone thinks that it was just the Brits. You know, it wasn't. It was every nation under the sun came to the US to make themselves a better life. So here we are. I drive a Tesla back at home, and this is how it was many moons ago. Many tried, many failed. From golf buggies, Jennings, look, Willie Nelson, Two wicked speed vehicles, electric quad, but things are changing, there's no doubt about it. Route 66 will be the new route for all electric cars, which would be great because it might bring even more visitors back to Route 66 to see how it was back in the day, because a lot of people take it for granted now because we still drive petrol vehicles, so it's nothing new, it's just it's a fossil fuel car. So what if they did it in the 50s? Well, when they've all disappeared, these will be appreciated more. And these first electric cars will become the classics. There you go, even a Porsche here with electric conversion. Look. There you go, Tesla Roadster, the first. The original badge. These are fetching some wild money now. And there you go, that's inside a Tesla Roadster. If you've never seen one before. Yep. It's got the carbon fibre effect roof. There you go. I must admit, it's the first one I've been up to near enough to touch. So, yep. Wicked. What? Oh yeah, no, yeah. Oh no, about the, yeah, it is number 480. I've got that thing at home, haven't I? That glass. I've got the original, just to put in with this. They did release some square glass holograms if you worked or designed or got near the Tesla Roadster original, you got one of these as a gift. And I've got one at home in its presentation box. If anyone's watching this, they're interested in that hologram square in its box. Okay, just so you know what I'm talking about here, this is the thing I've got here. It's a Tesla Roadster Signature 100 in the box. Let me just open it and show you. So here it is, let's get it out. It's in absolutely mint condition. There you go. Let me just bring it up. As you turn it round, you can see that it's a complete hologram. And on top, underneath, everywhere. Very, very rare thing to find. If you see one come up for sale, grab it, because these things are going to be worth a fortune in years to come. There's no doubt about that. I've thought about selling this one. I mean, it looks lovely if you look at it proper. Otherwise, it stays in its box. That's if I want to sell it. Honda Electric. Yeah, EV parts. Yeah. Got it. Even your hot rods, kids. So you people watching this now, trust me, this is the future. If you want a hot rod, you keep it, but you put that in it. No need for a big V8 smoking. 1912. Yeah, 12. Lightning rod 2. So there you go. That's the future. And there's the original street rod action. I will. It's filled in the book. There you go. So if you ever get to here, just check out the book from that year. Guest book starting 26th of March, sorry. KKN EV in the book. These things go on forever. Just come out of the Kingman Visitor Centre. Well worth a visit if you're in Kingman. Kingman's come up with some real good stuff. So, following morning, we woke up for a scout round for our next hotel in Kingman. Up and down Kingman a few times, we decided to stay at the Ramada. You'll see that in just a mo. But meantime, we decided we wanted to go somewhere out for the day. We went to Oatman. Now, the road to Oatman's pretty good down that stretch. Then you hit Cool Springs, which we didn't stop at. Now, the next, say, 8 mile is pretty winding, folks, until you get to Oatman itself. Great driver's road, that. Now on historic Route 66, heading down to Oatman.
So we've just got to get by something. I can't see my crossing.
No, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, this road ain't bad.
Yeah, but look at that, how far they are back there.
God, yeah.
Get there.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Get there.
Even these little dirt track roads are made.
Yeah, these ones here.
Not-
No, they're wash. That's a wash.
A wash on it.
Yeah.
There are some
Another
roads
wash.
that are just made out of
Yeah,
goes round to down to one, but they have to do themselves.
that's a road.
Yeah, that's a road. Yeah.
Yeah. There is to
Cool Springs. This place on the right here is called Cool Springs. Now, we didn't stop. We should have done, really, but we didn't. We wanted to get onto Oatman. I thought I'd stop on the way back out, but again, I didn't. It's pretty famous for a bit of a stop off before you get onto this road here, which is a very, very winding 15-mile-an-hour road. No one does 15 mile an hour, but in certain places it is pretty advisable to do that. Anyway, I'm going to speed this up because this is the main road that takes you all the way into Oatman. Don't come down here in an RV or even a large van. You might struggle, but yeah, quite an exciting road. We are on the Oatman Highway, about 6 miles outside of Oatman. This is one of the highest bits that you'll come across, and it's absolutely amazing. One hell of a view. Oh, it goes on and on and on. I don't think I can get any more focus that way, I'm sure. I might be able to. There you go. That's maximum on this phone. You can see how the mountain range goes on for miles. Bring it into perspective. So yeah, that's the road we're going to be going down in just a moment on the Oatman Highway. But yeah, there you go. That's a spectacular view. One of the best I've ever seen in my life. And Grand Canyon to come, by the way. That might be better than this. Well, we've actually made it to Oatman. But still no burros, stroke donkeys, stroke asses. Here we are up in the... ...2,700 foot elevation. You think you're high up than that actually with all the mountain driving you do, but you obviously come down as much as you go up sometimes. So I thought it was more like 4.5, but hey ho, that's the way it is. The burros you meet today at Oatman, wild descendants of domestic work animals, are themselves wild. They will bite and kick. Please keep a safe distance from them. I ain't seen one yet. Only that one. Let's do this. This Oatman is around 28 miles from Kingman. Like I say, if you're not into driving, you don't like driving around hills, you won't come here. I like it. I prefer the adventure bit of it all, so I have no problem. Genuine cowboy town from back in the day. Yeah. Makes you wonder how old these timbers are. Some of them renewed, obviously. Some haven't. It's about the only Mustang here at the moment. Common as muck. Everything's for sale. Old grinding stone, $125. This is the Oatman Hotel, meant to be haunted. How true it is, I just do not know. Go across. Time to get my sticker out and put it on.
It's all books of cereals all the time. Journalists been on breakfast. Just a change of life.
Here you'll find the basic story of Olive Oatman, aged 13, and her younger sister Mary Ann. Have a quick read. If you want to read into it further, please freeze this, have a read of it, and then you'll get the gist. Okay, this place is called the Dollar Bill Bar. You'll see why as I entered. I was absolutely amazed on how many single dollar bills there are on the walls, ceilings, everywhere. Most are signed by people who have left them behind. They estimate around $100,000 in this bar. I'd take them all down and get them cashed in, but according to Form, it's the most bill-covered area or bar in the whole of the USA. Like I say, $100,000.
Because he made such a big deal about first table last night.
Clark Gable's honeymoon suite. Downstairs. We managed to just get outside and the first of the burrows appeared. Dusty on the back when you pat that one. Yep, more to come. They were getting set up for a bit of a Wild West show that we weren't really concerned about. It was great to see the wild burrows. First one we'd seen.
Yeah, that's what I want. Got a number for Dale. Well, the buffalo wings, so that'll be one.
Burrow there, look, yeah. It's getting windy. 91 Sidewinder Road, still Route 66. I doubt that. Oh, that's sweet acid over there, so. Mm-hmm. All sorts in here from the mining days. Get yourself gone in there. Never come out. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? You get a bit cold. Oh, you get a bit colder in this one.
Don't lock it too far.
She's in.
Always. I'll see you in a bit.
Bye. Yeah, tell me. Go in. It's a saloon. Let him go. I would. No. Who would go into a saloon like that? Who would do that?
John Wayne.
You do this. Both doors. Hang on, partner. Look at the dollar bills even in here. Everywhere. You'll see the bar up the road there, absolutely covered in. You want, dude?
I watched my donkey forever.
After a final fast look round the shops and buying this cap at $6.99, which was probably one of the best bargains of the whole holiday, real nice cap for that money, we left, we hightailed out of town. Thank you very much, Oatman. Really enjoyed it. And you, Burrow. After a great day in Oatman and the drive back, we were really hungry. Got quickly booked in to the Ramada on Route 66 in Kingman for our last night there. Went out for something to eat at the Golden Corral. You've got to go there for the buffet.
Dad, which one's your favorite?
I'm gonna go with Josh.
Yes. I'm sorry, what? I was talking about the types of chicken.
Come on, you know I love all my chickens. He is a really sweet kid, though.
Did you just fist bump?
Okay, we decided to get into the Golden Corral, which is a buffet. Just over $10 for drinks inclusive and all this food. And you can go as many times you want. It's a big old buffet, help yourself. It's Golden Corral, that's real cheap. This is the Ramada on Route 66 in Kingman. And there are murals everywhere, some real great ones on all the walls. I'll go around and get some better ones later, but they are everywhere you look. Elvis, John Wayne. Just some more murals. Spread your legs, enjoy maximum legroom in the new Pontiac statue. Spread your legs. Okay. That's the electric future on Route 66. No, we're not in Kansas. That's it. This is the back. Again, one of those lovely big trains that go on forever. makes our train system look pretty toyish, to be on the truthful side. So if you work for British Rail, I think you've got it good in comparison to these big boys. Some on yours, but we've come down actually to do laundry. This is something you need to do, folks. And even in here, there's cartoons and murals. Great. So,
Delicates?
yeah. Put your quarters in there like that. Look, this one is $2, so push straight in. Out you come. Press the button. Rock and roll in. So pretty straightforward. But these have been about $2.50 in other places. This is the cheapest we've seen at $2. They do wash quite well, these whirlpools. And then straight out of here into a dryer. So that's it. 40-minute cycle, yeah. Nah, don't worry about it. Come on. You can get a cold beer. Okay, it's time for a room inspection and a quick visual around. Doing this with every room to give you an idea what you get on Route 66, how the rooms are, how they change from one to the other. They don't change a great deal, just some are better quality and better looked after. I'll show you this one. Okay. As you can see, nothing special. Let me just take it out a bit for you, get a wider span. Again, you've got these things here, a bit more extra light. At least they're square-ish. The others were all over the place. 2 beds, again, both queens. Security-wise, you've always got double locks on these doors, by the way. This one's got this as well. These have got these funky plastic blinds, which are great, as long as you don't get much light in here, which you will at night time. Aircon is quiet, quite modern, as you can hear. Microwave, a fridge, another light, decent sized telly, plenty of space to get your suitcases out, and then your more traditional bathroom, slightly bigger than the last one, not much. Let's see if I can get some light on. There you go, a bit more modern, a bit more well looked after. This is at a Ramada, as you know. Hello. So yeah, that's your basics of this room. Beds seem okay. Towels are nice and soft, so yeah, fine by me. Okay, it's now night time, folks. That noise you can hear is the train that rolls along the back of the hotel just off Route 66. But just to say, the pool's real cool. As you can see, it's got the Route 66 Kingman sign painted at the bottom of the pool, which is a nice touch. Been in that today. It was cold, to say the least. They've only just reopened the pool, normally very late March, early April. So it takes 3 to 4 weeks at normal sun temperature, which is not happening now, as you can see. So yeah, that's the one. Well, it's the morning of a Wednesday. We are leaving this Ramada. Not the best hotel in the world, but some great graphics and a good look to it all. So I'll show you these front end graphics of the hotel. Quite impressive. You go all the way down there, look. And then come all the way back up here. Cherry Lewis. And I've got all these on the sidewalls as you look down. Well, I've got to say, it was the best themed hotel we stayed in. That's for sure. I don't think we betted this, to be honest. Some of the graphics are great. Put a lot of money and time into those. Okay, moving on from Kingman. Been great, Kingman. Please visit it. If you do the Route 66, do not miss out on Kingman. We ventured out then to Seligman, saying goodbye to this Ramada. We got on the road using the I-40 to get it to Seligman, as you can see on the map there, just over an hour's drive. We've arrived now in Seligman. Sorry about the wind noise, I've got my mic tucked away in my suitcase. So this is Seligman, back on Route 66. Famous cafe across there. And then behind me now is another very famous cafe. We'll have a look, shall we? See what it's all about. A bit cooler because we're a bit higher up.
The tourist outlaws like Seligman Sam, 3 Fingers Jack. 3 Fingers Jack. Yeah, Paris Minions took the way out of this.
Hey.
They turned out from here, did they?
Roadkill Cafe.